Oh boy, it's like Christmas morning. Yo, what is up everybody? It's your boy, the one and only DJ Orangeman, coming to you with another video. Oh man, NHL has released all 31 teams as reverse retro jerseys, and I can't be any more excited. We are gonna look at every single one in this video, and I'm gonna give my honest and open opinion on each one. So yeah man, it's a great morning. So with that being said, let's waste no time. We know what we got going on, so let's just dive right into it. Let's start it off with the first team here, Anaheim, and obviously very controversial decision. They went straight for the Wild Wing jersey. We were rumored an orange background, a black background, but they went with white, and I think for that jersey it actually works. Very strong imagery to it. I think it looks great, but again, I'm a sucker for this jersey. I have the original in my collection, so I've always been a fan of it. They brought back the hand design, like numbers and lettering, which I think is great. Way to do this jersey justice, I think. Absolutely beautiful. I love it, man. Way to start off with a bang. Next we got Arizona Coyotes. Again, another controversial design. I also got the original of this as well, but that purple, actually, when I saw the previews for this one, I wasn't too sure about it because I didn't know how the purple was going to translate, but now that I see it, I think it looks great. It looks great. Absolutely beautiful. And then again, I'm a sucker for the weird and unusual jerseys, so take my opinions as a grain of salt, but I think that that purple pops nicely with that design. I actually think it's better than the green one, the original. Just my opinion on that one. Next we got Boston, and now we know Boston's no sucker to doing yellow jerseys in the past. They have done it for outdoor games, which I'm absolutely fine with. I think I'm okay with this one. The only thing I don't care for, and I know it was on the original jersey, but the derpy bear logo on the shoulders, but that's neither here or there. They're trying to honor the history of those jerseys, and I'm cool with it. Not one I would go out and buy tomorrow, but it's not bad. It's faithful, I would say. Next is Buffalo, and yes, if they were gonna do like the old 90s jerseys in any way and a retro, this is what I think works best. The blue and gold on the cross swords logo, absolutely beautiful. They also got the go ahead on the shoulder there. Yeah, and then the buffalo on the bottom. It goes back to that old third jersey from the 90s there, early 2000s. I think this one works quite well. I can't complain. Okay, now here's one, my team, Calgary Flames, that everybody either they really love it or they absolutely hate it, and it's Old Blasty, the return of Old Blasty. I can't complain. It holds the core elements of the original. Slight changes with the bottom part, if I'm not mistaken. But no, I like it. I'm gonna pick this one up, no doubt. I know that's gonna cause waves in my household because we got someone that doesn't like Old Blasty in our house, but that's okay. I love it. Well done, Flames. Carrying on. Now, this is another controversial one and a different matter. And I posed the question, first of all, in Carolina, I posed the question, Is it okay for teams to use their past franchise teams' logos? It's an interesting question because this is not the only team that's doing this, but as far as the jersey goes, we'll get back on focus there. I think it's well done. The gray balance to it is kind of different, but I don't think it strays too far away from the heritage of the Hartford Whalers jerseys. I think it looks good, and it's got Pucky the Whale on it, so I can't complain there. Next, this is weird because a lot of their previews, they didn't show the front logo. This is the Chicago Blackhawks. I did see they had the circle logo, if I'm not mistaken. I'll double check the previews, but from what I see here, they're going back to black. Very nice. It doesn't look too offensive. I don't mind it. I like it. All right, carrying on. Next is Colorado, and again, the controversy of should a current team use their past franchise logos? And key example, but hey, that looks beautiful. The Nordiques jerseys in the Colorado colors, I can't complain about that. That's very beautiful. That's another one I'm gonna definitely be picking up. Next, now this is where I'm starting to stray away. Columbus, going back to their original logo there. I don't think they got Beezer on the is it Beezer? Yeah, I can't remember their mascot name. I don't think it has the original shoulder patch, but kind of weird. Like going with the red, like they're not, and then they always wear blue, so I don't know. My eyes can't adjust to this one too well. I don't think it works that well, but that's just my opinion. I don't know. Carrying on. Dallas Stars. Now, we all kind of expected they were going to go with the old star design. This one's interesting because I've seen teams take the star design jersey, not Dallas Stars, but other teams like local teams and whatnot, and do something like this. And I think, you know what, it works. I think it works. It's a little too much white, but that's okay. The thing that kind of froze me is the logo. They actually did the star logo and a silver. I don't know. It's weird because I'm so used to the gold being on the logo. If they did like a faint gold, it kind of fades into that silver a bit, I would be a little more accepting to it, but 'tis what 'tis. And you know what? I can't complain too much. Very nice. Now, here's another controversial one. Detroit. Detroit is a team where you can't do too much to their jerseys. And this one, I think, I don't know. I'm having a hard time accepting this one because silver is not really part of their original color scheme. It kind of throws off the balance a little bit. I don't know. Not one I like too much. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that one. Edmonton Oilers, going in, I didn't know what to expect, but I think this one actually looks pretty good. Very classic design. It goes well with their other jerseys. There's not much to complain here. Very classic, I think. Looks great. Yeah. Very, very, pretty run of the mill, though. Not overly creative. If they would have did the old Todd McFarlane third jersey in some kind of reverse retro design, that would have been interesting. But this, I think, it's not offensive. It's pretty straightforward and goes well with the rest of their jerseys. Can't complain. Florida Panthers. You know, it's reminiscent of the old blue third jersey back in the 90s. Again, another one I can't complain about. A little change in the striping there, but overly well done. Very nice. And yeah, I can't complain. A lot of these I can't complain on, but that's because I'm not overly like decisive about them. Yeah, it looks great. I can't complain. Okay, LA Kings, Los Angeles. Based off of their old 90s silver and black and white jerseys, the gold and purple, oh, it's a good change. I was expecting to hate this one coming in, but it's actually not too bad. I think the colorization of the logo looks good. Way they went on the outside, the outline of the logo, rather than colorizing the full logo, looks, I think it's the perfect way to go about it. Yeah, it looks great, and it's very reminiscent of the LA Lakers, to be honest. Very, very Kobe vibes to this, so very well done. Now this one is a must-buy on my list. Minnesota Wild, going with the North Stars look. Man, does that look great. I love that. This is, yeah, again, another must-buy for me. I was expecting them to do this for like an outdoor game or something like that, but we never got it. So, man, finally, we got something like this. So, well done, Minnesota. Very well done. Montreal, I think we've seen jerseys like this in the past from them. Nothing too crazy. The blue base and with the red and white striping, very nice. Very classic looking design. Montreal's always had some of the better jerseys, so I definitely like this one. Nashville. Now this is a reverse of the original jerseys from the 90s, early 2000s. 2000, yeah, something like that. I can't remember. I think 2000s, yeah. What I find interesting is the material on the shoulders. I don't know. It almost looks like they went with the silver, like almost like polyester material from the original jerseys, which I can't argue with. The yellow, though, the yellow basing is weird to me. I'm too used to them having like that standard blue as their base. Yeah, it's a toss-up for me right now. It doesn't work too well for me, but that's again my opinion. So carrying on. New Jersey Devils, they went full Christmas on this one, and I cannot complain here. Actually, this is another one I wouldn't mind picking up. I love it. I am surprised they didn't do something like this sooner, honestly, because they always dabbled in the Christmassy colors for their jerseys, but they've went full Christmas on this one, and I'm not arguing. So, yeah, very nice. Now here's a bone of contention. New York Islanders, they had a chance to do something that we all would not have expected. You know, they would have had a time to be creative with a past jersey, and they dropped the ball. They dropped the ball, absolutely dropped the ball. No creativity to this. It's pretty much the run-of-the-mill jersey from some of the jerseys they used in the past. We were all hoping and praying for the Fisherman, other than maybe Islanders fans, because I know some of them don't like the Fisherman jersey, but like, missed opportunity. Like, come on, Islanders. Why? Why didn't you take this time to be bold? Look at other teams. They brought some logos back that people either love them or hate them, but here you gave us mediocrity. Come on. Why? Missed opportunities. Carrying on. Now, speaking of bringing back bold designs, New York Island, try that again, New York Rangers with the Lady Liberty logo. Man, this is another must buy for me. They changed up the striping a bit. I can't argue it too much. It's very clean. Yeah, I like it. I love it. I love that logo. Always love that logo. And the shoulder patch as well. The updated shield logo. Very nicely done, New York. That's an A+ for me. Next is Ottawa Senators taking their original like black jersey and flipping the colors. Actually, it's not bad. I think there's something missing to it, but they're just trying to be faithful to what the original jersey was. So adding anything would kind of ruin that integrity, I get. But I don't know. It just feels like it's missing something. But for the most part, they're just staying faithful, which I understand. So, Philadelphia Flyers, and hey, this is an interesting design. At first, we saw these actually being leaked, which it's 100% exact on what was leaked. You know, I can't. At first, I didn't like the reverse coloring of the shoulders, but now that I look at it more, you know what? I kind of like it. It's not over the top, not too bold. Kind of goes with what they've been wearing lately. I can't complain. So, yeah, not a problem there. Very nice. Next, there's another jersey that was leaked, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Again, exactly what we saw in the leaks. I actually really like this jersey. This is, I think, another must-buy for me. It reminds me of those old school 90s jerseys with the vertical lettering, or horizontal, or whatever you want to call it. Diagonal. The lettering. Very classic. Clean. Very nice. I like it. Very nice. Can't complain there. San Jose Sharks with their, not their original jerseys, but their second, I'm gonna say second gen jerseys, but in the gray base there. Very interesting. Nothing too crazy about it. Almost based off of their white jerseys, but with that gray. But very nice. I can't complain there as well. Yeah, very what I expected, honestly. San Jose, this one is a weird one. Not San Jose, St. Louis rather. The weirdness threw me off. And so it is their kind of 90s vertical stripe, whatever you want to call it, the diagonal stripe jerseys. They brought this back as a third jersey last season. Like not this one, but like the base design. But this one's in red. Red as a base color though. I'm kind of torn on it. I'm not overly, fond of it, to be honest. What is kind of an ugly jersey, they made it even uglier by flipping the blue and the red, in my opinion. I don't know, it doesn't sit well with me, so yeah, I don't know. Tampa Bay, now this is not overly bad. It gives me nightmares a little bit as a Flames fan, but that's okay. I think it works well. The flipped blue and black looks great. I'm surprised this wasn't a jersey that they should have worn back when they won the Stanley Cup there. So very nice. I think this works well. Nothing wrong with that. Toronto Maple Leafs. This is interesting because I think the white on there is actually a gray, a very standard base design. Yeah, it's stereotypical Toronto, I think. Yeah, I not much I can say about it. It's kind of plain. They didn't get too crazy, so it is what it is. Nothing much to say there. Vancouver. Now I know not too many people like the gradient jersey from the original line back in the day. But I have it in my closet right now. I am a fan of the gradient jersey, but I think this is great. I love this. I'm not a Vancouver fan at all, but this is another jersey I would like buy. The only disappointment I have is they don't have the Canucks Place shoulder patch on there, and anytime you're playing with those 90s jerseys, I think that is something that should always be on the Canucks jerseys. Even if Canucks Place is not a thing anymore, it still should be recognized, I think, because it was such a good initiative. I won't go into detail on what it is because I can't remember myself, but yeah, that's just something I think that's missing, but that's just my opinion on that one. Yeah, very nice. I love it. Vegas Golden Knights wearing red. Bold choice, but you know that logo was bound to be a front logo at some point. This design is actually based off the Las Vegas Thunder that used to play in the IHL, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'll check my sources later, but yeah. Other than not wearing a bold red, I can't complain too much. Just kind of weird color flip kind of thing. But yeah, not too bad. This one, Washington Capitals. They brought back the eagle. I won't complain there. It's weird not seeing it in that like that blue they used back in the day with the gold. It's different. It's red. It's the Capitals colors now, so I would almost like to see the blue and the red flipped a bit. So just my opinion on that one. I don't know. It doesn't strike the right chords for me. And I think this is the final one. Winnipeg Jets. Yes, it is. Interesting. They threw it back to the old Winnipeg Jets jerseys, but did it in like a deep gray. Right now it is not jumping at me too well, but hopefully it grows on me. I'm always been a fan of what the current Winnipeg Jets franchise have been presenting, but this one, I don't know, it's a little too off base for me. I don't know. It's a weird one. It doesn't strike well for me. That's all 31 teams. Out of all of them, I think my favorite one is I want to go with Minnesota Wild because I think they did the North Stars colors and jersey design faithful, and that logo, the Wild logo, looks great in those colors. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comment section what one was your favorite, what one is your least favorite. Yeah, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you want more of my content, subscribe. I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good one.